Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Ken's Show and Tell on this beautiful April 25th, 2024. Today we're going to fire up this 1953 Ford Jubilee tractor, again hook it up to the wooden wagon and go up on the property and pick up firewood that's already been cut and split. So let's get ready to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this 6 volt battery tender right here. Keeps everything nice and hot and ready to go. Next thing is to check the motor oil, and it is full, which is very good. And now we'll check, see how much fuel we have. About the fuel, oh, I can see it's right there at the top, but let me show you my fuel gauge. Empty, full. See, we're right there. Very good. Okay. Put the cap back on. Let's go down here and make sure the water is all right. Yes, right up to the little tab. Very good. Water, oil, gasoline, battery's hot. All right. Nice cold start. Give it a little throttle. Key, choke. Try again. Oh, I forgot to turn on the fuel. I've done that many a time after all these years. Let's see. There we go. Sorry about that. A lesson never learned. All right. Contact. consists of about 6 springs that we have on this place. One goes up that way, another one goes up that way. So let's go ahead and fill up this canteen. Okay, now we're ready to continue our journey and get our first pieces of firewood. This is our first stop. Very tiny pile of next year's firewood. We'll just go ahead and load it up. It's cherry, black cherry. we've made it up for this second stack. This is a little bigger. This is a cherry as well. All split yesterday. Cut several months ago. Well, actually cut almost a year ago. Aged, and then I split it yesterday, and it's going to go in the woodhouse for next winter. So let's go ahead and load this thing up. This pile is loaded. My wagon was completely full. Holds about 2/3 of a cord. You can see we've got just about half of that in here now. And I think we're going to have to do a couple of wagon loads, but we're going to go down and get some ash that I cut and then split yesterday. And we're going to go that way. All right. I'd forgotten about this little pile of black locust back here. It was a dead tree that flew over that I cut up yesterday. And so we'll just do a hand splitting and put it on the wagon too. Okay, this locust is loaded behind the cherry. Let's go get the ash now. here is the pile of ash, split ash, and we have this much space to put it in. I think we can put it all in there. We'll be piled high. We'll be more than 2/3 of a cord. Let's go ahead and start doing this. Well, I'm going to stop with this load. I've got well over 2/3 of a cord in this wagon. I've got this much left, which isn't much at all, but I run out of room in the wagon, and of course the main thing I'm worried about is the weight, because I have to go up a steep hill and down a steep hill to get back to the house. All right, so let's see how this goes. down the hill. Turned into there. Shortcut to my woodhouse. Didn't have to go all the way down this way. But this is where we came from. Pretty steep. That's the one I was worried about coming down, but the tractor did fine. Idle in first gear and engine braking, and there you go. All right. See there in the distance, there's one pile there, another one, and another one way behind that. That's two piles of apple and one pile of cherry. And my goal was to get those as well today, but I may not be able to. Those trees were cut live, so they still have 9-10 months of curing to do. So what we'll do, we'll head to the woodhouse and unload this. Okay, we are back at the woodhouse, and there's my kindling spot in there, and I've got more kindling here I picked up. I'm going to put in there. This is what I'm filling up. Let me go over here. This side over here is already filled up with seasoned wood, mixture of cherry and ash, I would say, and it's 2.5 cords over here, and this side here holds 2.5 cords. I got 3 rows. There's 1 row here, and I got 2 more to fill in right here in the front. So that's what I'm going to do. Made this wood house out of trees I cut down on the place. Here's another look inside my kindling house where I make my kindling. Okay, so I'm going to unload this. I found this out in the woods, so I picked it up. We will get rid of it appropriately. Well, I appreciate you watching and gather some firewood today in this 1953 Ford Golden Jubilee I've had for about 35 years. Thank you for watching Ken's Show and Tell.